tone my light down a little bit. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's better. What's going on, guys? BSGT2 TrekFan88 here, with a less itchy nose. Turns out the medication I was taking I'm allergic to. But anyway, so I'm not going to be claiming here that I'm an expert. I'm not going to be talking about anything but my personal feelings. So, ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com, ChannelAwesome.com, the Angry Video Game Nerd, the Nostalgia Critic, Linkara, Handsome 8-Bit Mickey, the Nostalgia Chick, Mazru Girl, Angry Joe, of course. God, I'm going back to that chick with the glasses. Or sorry, that chick with the goggles. And 8-Bit Mickey. Alright, so I have been watching what used to be called ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com since their anniversary brawl. In fact, I had been watching the Angry Video Game Nerd for a while and never knew about ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com. And through looking up Angry Video Game Nerd videos, I found the anniversary brawl, which at the time was basically brand new. So I watched that, fell in love with everything about it. You gotta remember, this was, 10 years ago? 9 years ago, it was for their 1-year anniversary. But I loved the idea of all of these different creators getting together. And this is back in the days of infancy of online reviewers and, people who actually put time and effort into making productions. So since then, I've been following a majority of them. Not everybody, like Linkara. I love Linkara. I love his production value. I love his knowledge, his goal of informing us, his Power Rangers videos. Holy shit, those are awesome. But I'm not a huge comic fan, so unless the comic involves a category or subject that I like, I won't watch it. But I still support the guy. In fact, I've donated to him before. The Obscurus Looper reviews. Spoonie back in the day. Amazing online reviewer. And of course, if you know who I'm talking about, you know that not what it used to be. But anyway, so this video is basically going to be a quick discussion, or thought, if you will, not discussion, on all the bullshit that's been going on. I've been following that channel since that review. I think I watched it 2 weeks after it came out, so I've been a fan for a solid, 8 years or so. And, the Nostalgia Critic, episodes of the Nostalgia Chick when they were coming out. I still follow Lindsay on Twitter, but it's disappointing to see what's happening right now. And for those of you that don't know, I'm not going to go into extreme detail. You can use that wonderful thing called Google. Basically, Channel Awesome is losing content creators left and right, including people who have been on the site since the beginning, or very close to the beginning. You had a mass exodus a few years ago after the incident with Obscurus and Spoonie, and now you have people like Linkara leaving. The original creators, and a lot of them haven't been, like, I'm looking at a list here. 8-bit, the Spoonie one, the Aussie guy. There's a lot of people who I'll go over here. It's not like it's always been the original crew of reviewers. People have come and gone, come back for special cameos, but, the Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, Linkara, Spoonie, you watch these reviewers long enough and you support them. It's kind of like your favorite actor or actress or your favorite band. You always go to a concert, you always see a movie of theirs, whether it's at home or in the theater. I always appreciated these content creators, and I like what they do. I like their reviews, I like their opinions, again, stuff that I mentioned earlier. But as a fan, I'm sitting back here and I'm watching this just collapse, and it's kind of sad. And you know what? The details of what's happened, do I agree with what's been going on, if they are true, because it is, if they are true. I'm not saying it's not, I'm not saying it is. It sucks. To hear about people who you've come to respect as content creators, and donated to and spent countless hours watching, to me, the original Brawl from the first year anniversary is still my favorite production they've done. And I like Kick-Assia, and I like a lot of their other big productions, but you watch the older stuff, or the older anniversaries, and it's just, man, I wish it was still that way. And you know what? When you get a whole bunch of content creators, especially after they've been doing this for a while, and I'm not going to say all of them, but egos become bigger, and, oh, well, why am I being put in this position when I've been doing this for this many years? I get it, and you know what? Nothing is perfect, but the amount of things that I have read that have been going on at Channel Awesome, if they are true, it sucks. It sucks that someone like Linkara has basically he said, I'm out. And, of course, SF Debris, who hasn't been on the site that often. I've been following him for years, too. It's just, I look at this and I think, this is it. As a fan of That Guy with the Glasses, as a fan of Channel Awesome, and a lot of the content creators that are on there, I have a feeling this is the end. And I hope that's not true, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like when you watched a Star Trek series back in the day, and the show ended, and now you're just left with, Voyager instead of TNG or DS9. But anyway, I just want to make a quick video from a fan's point of view. That I'm not saying I watch every content creator on Channel Awesome. I'm not saying I know every single fucking person on it. It's hard because there's so many of them, and some of them are very new. But as an old school fan, I turned 30 2 weeks ago. As an old school fan who's been watching them since pretty much the very early days, knowing that nothing is set in stone, knowing that nothing is perfect, it just sucks. It just to sit back and like I said before, and watch these creators that I'm not going to say grew up with. I went through my entire 20s watching them. It sucks. And I don't know what the future holds for Channel Awesome and, Doug and Rob and Tamara and Malcolm. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to come out and say, that's it, we're done. Channel Awesome is disbanded, and you have to watch all of your content creators on YouTube, which a lot of people have been commenting and saying, I don't even visit the site anymore, I just go to YouTube. And I can understand that, because so many of the original old school people aren't on the site anymore or don't upload to it. Do I still go to the site? Yeah, I go to the site. I won't be going there much longer because of the amount of people that aren't on the site anymore. But, I've seen, and this is one of the last points I'll make, I've seen a lot of fans really, really trash certain people who are on the site. And until we hear both sides of the story, I'm not saying things aren't true, I'm not saying things did or didn't happen, until we hear from both sides, until we figure out what's going on and what the future is, I'm not going to bash them. I'm not going to, oh my god, it's been this way for years, I can't believe this, fuck them. No, I'm not going to do that. I still support certain people on the site. I still donate once or twice a year. One of my favorite possessions that I ended up losing in the house fire 5 years ago was the, to Boldly Flee, I donated, I think it was like $20, and I got a autograph picture of the group. And given the content creators that were involved in that was kind of the last time that they were all together. So that's why I figured, you know what, I'll pay the money to get the autograph, and I don't have it anymore. I also lost my AVGN autograph, but I got another one at PAX East. There's a video that I'll probably find in the link below if you want to watch that one. This is the last point I'll make. The online creators at ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com, Channel Awesome, The Angry Video Game Nerd, SF Debris, Confused Matthew, these people, I've been watching for the past years, and it was my form of entertainment. Some people came home and watched Friends, some people came home and watched this show or that show. Part of my routine on a weekly or a daily basis sometimes was to watch these guys. Hey, there's a new Linkara video. Sweet. Hey, a new Nostalgia Chick video. Hey, a new Critic video. Hey, a new Spoonie video. And unfortunately, again, nothing stays the same. And it sucks. And I'll throw this sad thing out there. Right after the house fire, for the first 3 weeks, I was in a bad place. I'm not saying I was going to kill myself or anything. No. But emotionally and whatnot, I was in a bad space, a bad place. And one of the only things that kind of kept me going was when I finally got in the hotel room the day after, and I was off work for a week. I watched the videos, stuff that I had watched before, the old school reviews, the back catalogs, if you will, and they kept me going. They made me laugh. All of you, if any content creators watch this, you guys, or they, kept me going. And it's just sad to see the same people that kept me going are, for lack of a better word, in the hot seat or have left the site and are doing their own thing. And it's just, nothing stays the same. But as a fan who's been watching for a while, I hope things get resolved. I hope friendships aren't completely ruined. Again, I don't dive deep into the Reddit and the subreddit, so feel free to leave a comment. It sucks. Anyway, feel free to comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you have similar opinions? How long have you been watching? Things like that. But been watching for about a decade now, and I think it's almost over, which sucks. Anyway, later, guys.